Hi everybody, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. This is just a kind of quick tutorial on doing super nukes. I've mentioned it before in videos in the past, and some people have questioned asking me more about it, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a demonstration in this video. Now you have to take note that only certain leaders can do this. And those being Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the Tech type, Green type, and the physical Orange type, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. There's also the AGL Golden Freeza, and finally the new INT Vegito, I believe, can do that. I have not tested it, so I'm not sure. But supposedly he's able to do it also. So there's only 4 leader types that can actually do this. So to demonstrate, I think we'll try it on Trunks here, because I think he's a blue type. Oh no, he's a red type, never mind. I don't think there's any blue types here. Oh, yeah, because that's green type. Let me see if one of these Hachiak levels has one. Oh, it's fine, it's whatever. It'll work on this one too. So let's say we do Z hard. So the 2 ways about going about doing it is you can either go with 1 lead if you happen to have one of the leader types, and then build a team of hitters to take advantage of it, or you can go with double lead, and that should be enough for anybody on your squad to take full advantage of it. So we'll go ahead and do the double lead method. So here I have my green squad, and what you need to do after you've got your squad set up is you need the orb changers. So in this case, you want to make it to where everything is green. So since obviously the Oolong here changes green to blue, you don't want that one. This one should be the last one you use, which is purple to green. This one changes orange to purple. This one changes red to orange, and this one changes blue to red. So the first one we're going to have is this, blue to red, then red to orange, orange to purple, purple to green. And obviously the formula changes depending on if you're using the orange Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta or AGL Golden Freeza or the Vegito. So now that we've got our item set, we've got our lineup set, we're going with double Super Saiyan and Blue Goku, which the reason is because each time he gets an orb of the color, it's 30% attack up for every orb of the color. Oh, that's funny. You can fight Farmer Goku right after him. Or no, that's the Return from Outer Space Goku. Wow, that did a lot. Okay, so one big difference between the Super Saiyan Blues versus Golden Freeza is that Goku and Vegeta also have the additional ability to change rainbow balls into their color. AGL Frieza does not. So usually you would have to team him up with the Brawly Batch Trunks because he changes rainbow orbs to blue. So that one is a little bit more difficult to do this with, because for this one it's just easy. Okay, so we're gonna change blue to red. Red to orange. Orange to purple. And then purple to green. Okay, so now you can see the whole field is blue. I mean, is green. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25 orbs of the same color, which is the color that you need, green. That's 30% stack for each one. So that's 30% stack 25 times. Now, we didn't get lucky and get any of the linked characters here. Obviously, with Cooler, his passive didn't activate, so this is not going to be quite as strong as it would normally be. Vegito is another one that would have gotten a big damage boost because of his links with skinny Gotenks. He would have the We Got Power link. So, not quite sure exactly how much this is going to do. Plus, this is a neutral element, not a strong element. But as you can see here, everything's going to hit. So at standing, before any kind of bonuses, he's already sitting at over 200,000 attack. So now with his links intact, it goes up, jumps to over 500,000. And ends up at about 600. So you can imagine that facing against, you know, a strong element, that would have been closer to maybe 800,000. If his passive of a bonus 40% attack would have been stacked on there. Also, if I had him teamed up with like any other Freezas, like Golden Freeza. Actually, I don't think Golden Freeza has links with him. I know, I think Final Form Frieza, Third Form Frieza, like any of the other ones, it would have stacked up even more, and it possibly would have been over 1 million. And that's pretty much how you nuke him. Oh, and I got the Trunks. And that's pretty much it. That's how you nuke bosses. It'll work against even the LR bosses. Like, that's how I was able to get my medals for LR Goku. See, now here all these guys have the We Got a Power link. And this you can still do a nuke for, because the rainbow orbs are on one side and there's not that many of them, so it actually would do quite a bit of damage. So we're going to go ahead and show this off here. I don't know if this is going to do more damage than the last one though. But if you're lucky to have the right element to where the boss is the weak element, this should almost always one-shot him, I think. Or at the very least, you'll have 2 shots at it, and that should definitely take care of him. So we're going to have Vegito take this shot. I'm wondering which one would be better. I guess it doesn't really matter. He gets We Got a Power from both of them anyway. You see, even Majin Vegeta is up to 55k just from that. And this is again against a neutral element, so let's see. Yeah, over half a mil again. Yeah, so there you go. But also take note, that was with 2 Super Saiyan Blue Goku leads, so that was really 60% stack by 25, not just 30%. I was hoping to pull LR Cell tech type, because I really wanted to see how much damage I could do with LR Cell and a double Super Saiyan Blue lead, because when I use a friend's LR Cell, he does, depending on how much he's leveled up his super, I've seen it go to 2 mil. So I would imagine it does even more with a double lead. But anyhow, that's how you nuke them. And so if you have trouble with bosses and you don't have the right team to fight them straight up, if you happen to have one of the leader types that can nuke, I highly suggest trying that strategy out. All you need is to have the color change orbs, which, if you're missing some, the best place to get it is from the witch shop. Right there, there's the purple one, which I'm going to purpose, and they're relatively cheap. Like, you only get like around 5 or 10 at most, but that keeps the cost low. Like, usually it's either 25 witch points or 50. So every time I check the shop, I look to see if there's any, and I always pick them up. It's always a nice investment. And so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to do so below. The next LR event, I believe, is coming up soon, the Janemba event. So that should be exciting. And this strategy might end up coming in handy for it. So my streams will be back up. Well, I'm streaming on Mondays now for Grand Blue Fantasy, which is another game that I play. And then Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, my streams are on Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Side teams on Tuesday, main squads on Wednesday. The anniversary is coming up on the 28th in Japan, which is like Wednesday night, but it'll probably be after my stream. So, you know, feel free to check that out, hang out, ask questions, make fun of my horrible summons, which I'll probably be doing. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.